Hi. So I wanted to share with you a story because recently I haven't been getting on Facebook because sometimes Facebook is just the worst and it annoys me more than anything else on this planet. But I share a lot of stories about my kids, and so it's kind of sad to not get to share with you all of the shenanigans and sometimes really disgusting things that happen. And today was a pretty big, disgusting shenanigan. Really more just like circumstance, but anywho, so I have a sick child, and Ava, she's my 3-year-old, almost 4, was not feeling too good, and she was in the kitchen, I guess, and I think she just maybe shouldn't have farted, but she did, and there was just some substance. So she came to find me in another room after accidentally pooping on the floor and said, "Mom, I pooped in my underwear." And I was like, "You pooped in your underwear? Like you pooped in your underwear?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Were you sitting?" And she said, "No, I was standing in here." And so she showed me in the kitchen. I'm not going to go into detail, but you can imagine. So I was like, okay, you just stand right there for a second. I'm going to clean this up just quickly so that Ashton, my 2-year-old, doesn't walk through it. I heard him in the breezeway, so I'm thinking that they were playing in the breezeway. There's a door from our kitchen out into the breezeway, so Ava probably let them both out there. And they were kind of playing in there, and then maybe she came inside and went into the kitchen and did the thing on the floor, and then she must have walked back over to the door because there was some evidence of that. And then she closed Ashton into the breezeway, and he can't really open that door. So it was kind of a mean thing for her to do, which is typical, but I was grateful because I heard him in the breezeway wanting to come in, but I was like, well, good. He's out there, he can't come in, and if he comes in, he'll step and poop. So we're okay for now. I'm just gonna let him be stuck in the breezeway. Anyway, I got it cleaned up and let him inside and told Ava to walk upstairs to the bathroom. So she walked upstairs to the bathroom. I got Ashton kind of situated and then walked up the stairs, and apparently she decided to go ahead and try out another fart at the top of the stairs with the same results as before. So I had to clean that up again while she was in the bath. So then she got cleaned up the poop at the top of the stairs and down some of the stairs, and I mean, it runs. Sorry, this is really gross. You don't have to watch anymore if you don't want to. Anyway, my story's not done. I have to work today. My shift starts at 2:15. It's a 2:15 to 10:45. And I was like, well, okay, it's just the 2 times. Maybe if I don't give her anything more to eat, she doesn't have a fever, maybe it's just a fluke and I can still take her to daycare. That's really terrible, I know. Moms like me are the reasons that kids get sick. Anywho. So that was kind of my plan, and then a little bit later, after she was all cleaned up and dressed and everything, I walked into the kitchen, this way, right in here, and I looked over here into this bathroom that's right over here, and Ava was standing there, and she had just vomited. Right here. Okay, here's the toilet, and this is where she vomited. Do you see that register? And that's not the first time I have had gross things in that register. My boys have peed in there too. And I'm pretty sure there's been vomit down there another time also. Oh, and also, we haven't put up the baseboards from when we put new flooring in here in like March. because around here we don't believe in finishing projects in a timely manner. We prefer to wait like a year and all of the materials are sitting in the garage, so probably they will get ruined, and then we'll buy more because that's just how we roll. Anyway, so now I had vomit, and there was no way she was gonna go to daycare, so that was another problem that we had to. Oh, this is my partially finished faux wood wall. I'll get to that in a year. The rest of the materials are right there. Real life. So, Ava's sick. Cleaned that up, got her back in the bathtub, scoured the floor in here again, and the side of the toilet and the wall, and the space between the floor and the wall where there's access because we haven't put up the baseboards. And as good as I could in the register, and the side of the trash can, and the wall behind the trash can, and underneath the legs of my van. Okay, you get the idea. Anyway, she was then all cleaned up. I put her down to kind of rest. And then Ashton was standing there, and he looked at me, and I said, "Did you poop?" And he said, "Yeah," and I picked him up, took him into his room, and then I realized that it had shot out the side of his diaper and through his pants and was also on my stomach. So, he's sick as well. He hasn't puked yet. Maybe he'll wait for Chris. Chris will be home at 6. That's my hope. So anyway, this has been a fun day. See you later.